Did she just go head first into that desk?
Now, if you've been watching for this long, chances are
what did I get myself into with Loona, man?
Girls in each of the 3 subunits had
what
their
did I
own
get myself
particular
into?
sound.
좋아요, 구독 부탁드릴게요.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm finally ready to get into some more Loona. I loved Paint the Town, their most recent comeback, and that's the only thing I've heard from Loona so far. But I wanted to get into a guide first so I can learn about the members a little bit and about the group in general. And then I'm gonna do a marathon watch of their pre-debut solo songs. I believe that you guys were telling me about. I'm gonna do a whole marathon of those next time we get back to Loona. But Avengers of K-pop, Story of Loona, let's go. I'm excited. Alright, each unit has an innovative rather be a typical unit, then I'll okay. Interesting. Interesting choice. Members are very pretty. Evie. Wow. Kim Lim. Jinsul. Shori. Eves. Is it? You guys say it was pronounced Eves, right? She's probably the early favorite for Bias, but we'll see. Go on. Olivia He. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is it
maybe
14?
You heard the name, or maybe for the 1,000th time you saw a tweet or a YouTube comment that said the words "Stan Loona," or maybe if you were lucky enough, you saw them at KCON LA. And got a taste of them in person.
Oh, so they came to America?
Loona, the group everyone seems to be talking about.
I heard a little bit about them before.
If you're somewhat familiar with the K-pop scene, Loona is a name that's commonly thrown around as one of the up-and-coming K-pop groups. A month ago, Loona made headlines by making the first ever US appearance at KCON LA. And immediately, the internet was in a frenzy. The majority of the internet buzz surrounding KCON was centered on Loona. For every activity, for every panel, Loona was surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of fans. Every time they stepped on the stage, the cheers deafened, and at any given moment, the crowds would chant, "Loona, Loona, Loona."
So they became like cult favorites in America. I'd love to see it. Who was at KCON LA? Who got to see them? Let me know.
Despite the many bigger names that have been around the industry for years,
oh my goodness,
it was clear. Loona was the main attraction at KCON.
Very interesting. Who else was there? Okay, we got Stray Kids, we got Chungha, Is1, Everglow, ATEEZ, ITZY. ITZY was a rookies back then too. 17, From's 9, and they got way more than everybody else. That's wild. That's wild.
The hype was such,
and they're not even that big still, right?
As LoonaCon,
because this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he went to
LoonaCon.
However, despite this enormous hype and cult following, they're almost an unknown group in Korea. Ask any normal Korean on the street, and chances are they don't know who Loona is.
How does that happen?
Is baffling.
How does that happen?
So, who exactly is Loona, and why the hype?
Let's get into it. Let's find out. Okay. We're starting with my potential bias. Or a solo song
So, to understand, we need to go back, all the way back to March of 2016. A company was formed by the name of Blockberry Creative, or BBC for short. Their objective? To create the most unique girl group out there. The plan was, every month or so, a girl would be revealed as part of the group, and then release a solo debut. And this pattern would continue until there was 12 girls. There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people, to see if they could become something more. This project was known as the Avengers, I mean Loona. 12 girls, 12 singles, 2 years, 1 love. A project like this had never been done before. The usual method was that you reveal all the members of the group months before the release, and when they debut as a full group, with the rare exception of maybe adding one other member. Red Velvet. But BBC kept everything a secret, releasing teasers.
Purple Kiss did something similar, right? because we watched the pre-debut trailers. I would say
There's
that's
an
a
MVs,
similar
like,
thing, but
movie
Purple Kiss came
trailers
after
and TV
Loona.
episodes. In October of 2016, Heejin, the first girl, was revealed along with her solo single and solo album. From October to February of 2017,
they have solo albums too?
Hyunjin, Hasul, Yeojin, and Vivi all debuted in a similar manner. They made up the subunit called 1/3. The units have a much deeper meaning that I will cover later. From May to July, Jinsol, Kimlip, and Churi all had solo debuts and were formed in the subunit Odd Eye Circle. Once again, the groups are important, so remember that. From November to March of 2018, Eves, Chu, Go-on, and finally, the last girl of the puzzle, Olivia Hay, had solo debuts and were in the final subunit YY by Y. And Olivia, by the way, holds the record for the shortest trainee period ever. Check this out. She was a trainee for 1 day, and the very next day, she debuted.
What?
Isn't that crazy? While the rest of Loona was promoting, she was still a regular high school girl. She said she remembered watching Heejin and Hyunjin on TV, and now they're in a group together.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
In the span of 2.5 years, Loona has produced 62 songs, 32 of which have music videos. That's insane.
That is... They're literally always working.
Let's compare that to the big three groups. Twice, arguably the busiest group in K-pop, they produced 17 music videos. Red Velvet had 10. Blackpink had... hold on, let me talk real quick. Oh yeah.
The troll of Blackpink.
In
That's
2016,
funny.
Twice,
I
at
love
the time
Blackpink,
of their
by the
debut,
way.
had the most expensive debut of all time, and it approximately cost JYP 500 million won, or about $420,000. Any guesses about Loona's debut? 500,000? 800,000? 1 million? Try 9 times that. An insane $8.9 million was spent on their debut.
Yeah, because they did it separately, so they had to do like over 10 separate videos, which of course cost money.
The KCON Group, the owner of Loona's agency, is a large, insanely rich corporation. They provide and manufacture arms and steel to different militaries. They're little arms dealers, possibly richer than JYP, YG, and SM combined. With BBC funding the group, they were able to afford such a preposterous undertaking. Loona is the most ambitious project in K-pop history. And it's not a stretch to say that they're one of the hardest working groups right now.
So they come from big money, but they're working. Loona, Odd Eye Circle.
There's something special about the Loona sound, something that attracts people to it. In a K-pop world filled with cutesy, girl crush, and bubblegum pop, Loona stands as a breath of fresh air. During their 2-year pre-debut period, not only was BBC establishing a strong 12-member group, but also 12 separate solo artists that could each stand on their own. And these weren't just throwaway songs that were just, oh, we need a single, so let's whip up something generic real quick. These were quality songs, written, recorded, and filmed to fulfill a very specific purpose and fit a particular vision. More on that later. Loona was built on the concept of being experimental.
What did I get myself into with Loona, man?
Girls in each of the 3 subunits had
what
their
did I
own
get myself
particular
into?
sound and genre. So you can't classify Loona as a whole into a genre because
from
they had no
the Town
genre,
alone,
but at the same time they
I can
encompass
tell that.
all genres, from future bass to candy pop.
Oh my god, that's so different.
To rock.
That was cute. Okay, rock concept.
To even melancholic ballads. However, despite every song being unique, each song still had an aspect to them that made them sound distinctively Loona. Along with that are the music videos. Each song and MV was beautifully crafted like a piece of art, which were uniquely filmed in such a way to make the viewer feel a specific feeling, but also filmed to feel the mood of the song. Every object, every outfit, every color, every word was purposely placed there to fit a specific Loona vision. To achieve this vision, that meant flying out to Iceland, Japan, France, London, Los Angeles, Hungary. First, Loona is primarily a piece of art. In your brain, you know you're watching a K-pop song, but also it feels like you're watching something entirely different. Something nostalgic from a world that doesn't exist. Some alternate reality from a parallel universe. This, of course, is the Loona brand, the Loona vision. And why does it feel like we're in another universe? Well, that will be answered later. Part of that Loona sound are the girls themselves, of course. A lot of them have proven themselves to be strong singers, especially this girl.
That's a
note.
note.
If anyone's wondering.
Okay.
All of them have a special sound that makes them sound different from
Hustl's clear vibrato.
Heejin's jazzy melodic voice. Gowan's crunchy voice. To Olivia's high-pitched baby-like voice. And then there's Chu. Now, I'm not here to say that Loona is the greatest singing group of all time. No, not at all. I'm not claiming them to be the best singers, but they are the right singers. That when blended all together is just perfect.
So many different concepts I'm seeing here. Butterfly.
Now, usually girl groups aren't known for their complicated, elaborate choreography, whereas boy group choreos are meant to be fast, strong, calculated, and fierce. Girl groups will be more cute and fun and just straight up sexy. Loona took that idea of girl group choreography and just said, screw it. We'll experiment with whatever we want.
Whoa!
In the flip of a switch, they can go from cute and innocent
popping off
to sexy
oh my goodness.
girl crush. To powerful.
Ooh, that
fierce.
sounds like a vibe. Okay.
Which brings us to
Interesting.
Butterfly, one of the greatest girl group choreographies of all time. The choreography is complex, with breathtakingly beautiful synchronizations and formations. I can speak at lengths to how beautiful Loona's choreo is, but the best way is to show you.
I've never got goosebumps watching choreography before. Like, I literally just got goosebumps. That's insane. Wow.
Notice in particular the use of space, how they traveled around the stage with intricate formation changes, level changes, and the shapes they created with their bodies. There's moments of sequential timing when movement was passed from one dancer to another. There's just so much going on, so many layers, and it all just blends together perfectly, like an orchestra of dancers.
It's like G-Friend,
That
but
being
like
said,
twice
along with
the
ITZY
members.
and G-Friend, Loona is one of the best dancing girl groups in the industry. Oftentimes, girl groups will have one or two great dancers, but Loona is filled with great dancers, specifically these four: Heejin, Olivia Hye, Kim Lip, and especially this girl, Eve, who has just great technique, perfect rhythm, and a gorgeously fluid moveset. Any of them could be the main dancer on any group. Now, individually, Loona probably doesn't have anyone to match Chungha, Chaeyeon, or Momo, but as a single cohesive unit, it doesn't get much better than Loona.
Facial expressions there. Jared Mom. Okay. NCT song?
Loona at this point is less like a K-pop group and more like a religion, a cult with their own group of zealots. Now, I've seen many fandoms, but nothing quite like Loona. Inside, you feel like you're part of something special, a movement bigger than yourself, a small cog of a machine of grand design. Now, I've never seen a community so welcoming and so united, yet so bat crazy. Have you ever in your life seen a group of fans so passionate about a K-pop group? Like me?
Was that a... Oh my god.
Have you ever in your life seen a group of fans so passionate?
Is that... I feel like that's an esport because I know that guy. He used to cover a league
about a K-pop group,
at some point.
Like missionaries.
And they're out here
these
saying
orbits
Stan Loona.
will knock on your door, or I guess Twitter, whether you want it or not.
Is that actual Howie Mandel? There's no way, right?
And they will
There's no way, right?
till their dying
Is that
breath
actual Howie Mandel?
the holy words
Elon Musk?
of Stan Loona. Now,
There's no
whether
way,
you
right?
like Loona or not, whether you think that they're skilled, talented, or even interesting, there's one thing that's undeniable. That they have the biggest and healthiest meme economy in K-pop.
Okay.
Bar none. The Stan Twitter community at this point is a well-oiled machine, pumping out jokes, cranking out memes, and getting their wig snatched.
Oh my god.
주변에 프랑스 사람들도 있는 거 아니고?
Very pretty.
I like bread.
So cute. That's so cute. I like bread. Okay. I mean... Kimlet mom. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did she just go head first into that desk? Oh my god.
Now, if you've been watching for this long, chances are that you're not going anywhere soon. So, I saved the heaviest topic for last.
Heaviest,
you orbits
okay.
out there probably know what's coming. This next topic might be a little bit strange for the casual K-pop fan, but also the thing that makes them truly unique.
Remember how I said earlier that every song and every music video in Loona had a specific purpose and vision? Well, not only is Loona a girl group, but they're all protagonists in the sci-fi universe known as the Loonaverse.
Okay.
The Loonaverse is told primarily through music videos. With each music video, we follow a central plot or story that is advanced through each sequential music video. Think like a TV series with multiple seasons and episodes, or movies of the Marvel Universe. Pretty much the same thing. Just think of Loona as like the Avengers of K-pop.
This time in the shape of a
And thus the title was born
inverted,
for this video.
Processing.
One important detail is that the Loonaverse shares many parallels with the Bible, like the creation of Earth and the exile of Eden. But ultimately, it's a story of 12 girls in 3 different worlds and their journey to find each other.
Okay. So they come from 3 different worlds, or 3 different planets. Okay. Okay. Not the official story, perhaps. Sure he knows what he's talking about, though?
The story starts out with our first girl, Jeon Hee-jin. Here we witness the creation of the Loonaverse. In the beginning was the Earth, and the Earth was without color, and black and white was on the face of the deep. And it was said, let there be colors. And there was colors. Now, colors play a central theme in Loona. In fact, each girl in Loona is represented by a different color. So Vivid, the first music video, essentially marks the creation of the Loona universe. As the story progresses, Hee-jin is joined by Hyunjin, Hasul, Vivi, and Yojin. Just normal high school age girls who sing about high school stuff like friends, dreams, and high school crushes. Except Vivi. Vivi is actually an android from Hong Kong. And together, minus Yojin who gets lost in the story, they all make up the group Loona 1/3.
What was an android from Hong Kong?
While in Hong Kong, Vivi meets a strange girl from a different world. Here, we're introduced to the second world of the story, Odd-Eyed Circle.
Odd-Eyed Circle.
2 girls with special abilities who are traveling to Earth for something. But
okay, so Kim Lip and Jinsol?
We learn that Kim Lip has the ability of superhuman speed, Jinsol, the ability of teleportation. Both of them possess what's called an odd eye, which grants the user the ability to travel between worlds. There is one more girl though, Cherry, who actually seems to be the most important member and the key to the whole story. Cherry is just a normal girl from Earth. However, through the guidance of Jinsol and a mysterious figure, she's transported to another world. This mysterious figure is revealed to be another Cherry, but different. Many theorize that she's actually from a parallel universe. I like to believe that she's from the future, acting as a guide to help Cherry on her mission. Kind of like Hermione in Prisoner of Azkaban. She finally joins Kim Lip and Jinsol to accomplish her mission. And what exactly is their mission? It's simple. To gather Loona. Which brings us to our third world, Eden. Now, Eden is a beautiful, utopian world where everything is perfect. Or is it? In the Bible, Eden is a garden where Adam and Eve reside. And in the garden, they could do and eat anything. All except the fruit from the tree of truth and knowledge. Eve partook of the fruit and was cast out. Only then, after he was tempted by Eve, did Adam also partake. In Eden is the group YY by Y. Here resides another Eve, along with her friends Chu and Goan. Together they learn the true nature of the forbidden fruit, and as an act of rebellion against God and desiring to know knowledge and the truth, all the girls partake of the fruit and are thus cast out of Eden. All except one girl, Olivia Hay, the last member of Loona, left alone in this dark and dreary world.
Okay. Wow.
And then it happened. Hi Hi. It was finally here. The culmination of 2 years, 12 girls, 32 music videos.
32!
$9 million. 14 episodes of Mix 9. 375 episodes of Loona TV. Yeojin was still a 14-year-old girl, for crying out loud, when this project started.
What?
Everything that we've been waiting for was all coming together. All this planning
14?
for one single event. Hi Hi is the single most elaborate, most ambitious music video ever made. The Avengers Endgame of the K-pop world.
So is Hi Hi the first...
Odd-Eyed Circle scours the vast reaches of the earth. Their objective?
First group song?
To unite the girls. And together, break this curse which has been placed on the earth. An infinite time loop. Cherry finds the first girl, Hyunjin. Kimlet finds Heejin, giving us the union of 1/3 and Odd-Eyed Circle. They are then joined by YY by Y, which gives us 11 girls. Odd-Eyed Circle gathers together for one last heroic mission. Find Olivia Hay. As we hit the climax of the song, Olivia stands at the edge of the world, overlooking what will become her fate. And as Eve tempted Adam before, Eve watches Olivia from below. Olivia takes a leap of faith, partakes of the blood plum, and makes her descent to Earth. And now, Loona is finally complete. And together, they all fly high. And that
he did a great job telling the
is
story.
the Looniverse.
He did a great job telling the story. Very, very
This was a heavily watered down version of the story. I barely scratched the surface. If you ever go into the lore, you'll find that the story was founded on things like string theory, butterfly effect, quantum physics, color theory, and even the lunar phases. It's so complex, with so many layers. From the lyrics, the song, the cinematography, to choreography, everything is connected. Everything has a hidden meaning.
They must have been building this story and all of the
lore to enjoy Loona. It's simply another layer to an
intricacies for years before.
Now, Loona is at a unique point. Loona could be coming back any day now, and for years the story has always been the unification of Loona. But now that Loona is united, I'm curious to know which direction BBC will take the Loona story, and what exactly will happen next.
So I'm guessing he made this video after Hi Hi?
In addition to the amazing vocals, the impressive dance choreography, the never-ending supply of
I wonder if there's an updated version. I didn't look into it.
Beautifully written sci-fi story. A huge part of Loona is their message. Their message of love, of equality, of acceptance, love for yourself, love for your family, love for your friends, love for people that are different than you.
Yes.
Loona teaches us that no matter what your race is, your religion, your social class, your gender, or even your sexuality, no matter who you are, we all have the ability to fly high, fly like a butterfly, if we all fly together. And together, we are
Were those
Loona.
were those lyrics from the song Butterfly? Did he just throw those in there? That was a great video. He definitely got in to the story and told enough. He said he barely scratched the surface, but he told enough to get the overarching idea. And for somebody who doesn't know anything about the storyline or about Loona in general, definitely helped me. It framed the story so that now when I watch the videos, I can see what he was talking about from this video and start putting the story together for myself. So that's great. Thank you guys for letting me know about this video, and I'm definitely glad that I checked it out. So next time we get into Loona, we're gonna be marathoning some of the pre-debut songs. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna do, but we're gonna make a dent because I know it was 32 videos before they finally came together. So got our work cut out for us, but we'll get there, I promise. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.